The underground parking garage of Sterling Technologies felt like a concrete cathedral in the early morning hours, its fluorescent lights humming softly against the shadows that clung to every corner. Most employees wouldn't arrive for another 3 hours, and the silence was so complete that even the gentlest footstep echoed like a drumbeat against the polished floor. Victoria Sterling had always been the first to arrive. At 42, she had built her tech empire through relentless discipline, strategic brilliance, and an unwavering belief that success demanded sacrifice. She slept 4 hours a night, answered emails before dawn, and never allowed sentiment to cloud her judgment. Her company manufactured security systems used by governments and corporations worldwide, and her personal net worth had crossed $3 billion the previous quarter. She pulled her silver Tesla into her reserved spot, the one closest to the private elevator, and gathered her leather briefcase from the passenger seat. The garage was empty as expected, or so she thought. A faint sound caught her attention as she stepped out of the vehicle. A soft murmur, almost like someone talking in hushed tones. She paused, her hand still on the car door, listening intently. The sound came again, definitely a voice, coming from somewhere near the storage area behind the parking columns. Victoria's first instinct was to call security. Unauthorized persons in the building, especially in restricted areas, posed a significant risk, but something about the tone of the voice stopped her. It wasn't threatening or aggressive. It sounded gentle, patient, almost soothing. She moved quietly toward the source, her heels clicking softly against the concrete despite her attempts at stealth. As she rounded a support pillar, she froze completely, her breath catching in her throat at the scene before her. A man sat on a flattened cardboard box near the heating vent, his back against the wall. He wore jeans that had seen better days, a faded jacket with a tear along one sleeve, and work boots held together with duct tape. His dark hair was slightly too long, curling at the edges, and stubble shadowed his jaw. But it wasn't the man himself that shocked Victoria into stillness. It was the little boy sitting beside him. The child couldn't have been more than 6 years old, with messy brown hair and a face that held the kind of innocence that made Victoria's chest tighten unexpectedly. He wore mismatched clothes, a red sweater over blue pajama pants, and sneakers without socks. The boy clutched a worn stuffed rabbit with one ear missing, and he was staring up at his father with complete trust as the man read to him from a library book. The man's voice was warm and animated as he brought the story to life, changing his tone for different characters, making the child giggle softly at the funny parts. Victoria watched, transfixed, as the father paused to adjust the thin blanket draped over both their shoulders, ensuring his son was warm despite the chill of the garage. Then she saw what else surrounded them. 3 plastic shopping bags containing what appeared to be all their worldly possessions, a backpack with a broken zipper, a gallon jug of water, 2 apples and a half-eaten sleeve of crackers carefully sealed in a Ziploc bag.